Hello chatbox out there. Today in this song I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week and my weekend. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you're all enjoying your weekend. On my Monday I got up ready for work and had some breakfast. I was listening to a bit of music and just watching a bit of TV, and then I locked up and head off to work, and I was doing work 9:30 till 3, and just before work I popped off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colours on these flowers. I love all the roses. I then was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers from there, and then I got some plant starts from the plant section from there that I'm going to show you guys. Really pretty patterns on those plants I was able to get snaps of. I love all the succulents and cactus from there, and all the plants hanging from the windows. There's like a little jungle in there. Then I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was just me and one other of my colleagues, and they had 3 people in the kitchen, so they didn't need to have 3 people in the kitchen. So one of my front of house staff, who normally is out front of house but also goes in the kitchen, came out and helped on the floor, and the colleague I was supposed to be with, just me and them, had to go sort stuff out in the office with like menus and stuff and orders. So it was me and the one who was supposed to be in the kitchen, and so me and her were literally smashing it, doing lots of food and drink orders and bill taking, cleaning tables and doing some cleaning jobs on fire. And we had quite a few big bookings come in and big groups come in for teas and coffees and stuff, so it kept us quite busy. And I then finished at 3, and I then clocked off and got changed into a top I had in my bag, and I met Tash for a coffee catch up, and she got a photo of me on the sofa area that I'm going to show you guys. Love that sofa area so much, it's so comfortable. We sat and chatted there for a bit, and then we head off to one of the other coffee shops and had some drinks from there, and we're planning our Edinburgh trip in the end of November, so just before Christmas, and I cannot wait. Never been there before and it looks so beautiful, and so we're looking at Airbnbs and things to do and see there, and it was getting us so excited. And I got a white chocolate blueberry frappe from there, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. The white chocolate blueberry frappe was so good, and got a photo of it in front of this cool artwork they have in the cafe. Then me and Tash went off for a little stroll and ended up heading off to our town's castle and having a little walk around there, and I got some snaps of the castle that I'm going to show you guys. We're so lucky to have a castle right on our doorstep, and I'd love to do a tour of the castle someday, and it's just so beautiful. The castle and the grounds are so well kept, and I also got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys. Castle's gardens are in full bloom and it's looking amazing, and I just love all the beautiful flowers in there, especially the rose gardens, and the gardens are so well kept, and always love chatting to the gardeners who tend it, and they always tell me things about the castle's gardens and about the plants and the flowers from there and the different names of the flowers, and always find it so fascinating. I then headed home. I got back and had some lunch that I got from the shops just before me and Tash had headed down to the castle. So we got some drinks as well, as it got pretty hot, and then I had that and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was reading a bit more of solitaire and just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing and colouring in, and was watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and was watching a bit of Escape to Country. And then I had my tea, and for tea we had a fry up, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. Fry up was so good. Then after that I was watching Home and Away, writing a bit of my journal, listening to some music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and then I was watching the UK soaps and Love Island. I then finished my journal entry for the day, put that away, had some cereal, and was just watching some TikToks and posted some new TikToks, and was just watching some vlogs and we did some more of solitaire, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Tuesday I got up after a nice line, and I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, which meant I didn't have to set an alarm, and it felt so good. I then had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and catching up on Neighbours on Amazon Prime. I'm loving having Neighbours back on our screens. And then I was just watching some stuff off record that I needed to catch up on, and was just listening to a bit of music and tidying up my office and my dolls and dollhouse. And then I was just watching a bit of Charmed, and then I got myself ready to go off on a walk, and I ended up heading up to the garden centre. And I got up to the garden centre and I got some flower sets from the garden centre that I'm going to show you guys. The garden centre is one of my happy places. I just love flower and plant photography so much, and just feel so calm and happy whenever I'm in the garden centre, and all my stresses and worries just kind of fade away when I'm up there, and yeah, I just love it up there. I then got some plant snaps that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colours and patterns on those leaves, such beautiful plants. I love all the plants and the pretty leaves and the succulents and cactuses from there, and the plant section is so big, and there's one inside and also outside, so I was looking at both of those. And then I got some more flower photography snaps that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colourful flowers. I was able to get snaps off from the garden centre. I love all the dahlias and the sunflowers and the roses, three of my favourite flowers to get snaps of, and all the pretty colours and patterns. I especially love that purple one I got from the garden centre with the white splodges on, which looks like galaxy, and it's just one of my favourite flowers to get snaps of. Then I made way back from being at the garden centre and had a lovely stroll back, and had my headphones on, so I was listening to the music whilst on my way back. I then got back and I was writing some more of my journal entry, listened to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and watched Escape to Country, Far Brown, Home and Away, and a bit of Garden Rescue. And then I got dropped off to Jigsaw Volunteering, which we were at the pod, which is at the leisure centre, and we were doing some like wooden activities just near from where the pod is, and it was so much fun. With learning how to make fires and like wooden bush like activities, and it was just so cool and really interesting, and found out some really cool things. And then I got picked up and I got back, and for my tea I had cheese and potato pie with some onion in, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. It was so delicious. Then I finished writing my journal and was listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in. I then sorted out my Bleater doll into a new look, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of my Bleater doll's look. Here's my Bleater doll's look. She's got these daisy trainers on with these white socks and this black daisy dress with a white cloud looking collar and this yellow cardigan and her black hat, and she's got her hair down along the side and then has her dangly bits down the side here. And yeah, that is the new look. I love that blue tuxedo look. That yellow cardigan is probably one of my favourite bits of clothing that I love putting that in. I then was watching the UK soaps and Love Island and finished writing my journal entry for the day, put that away, had a cup of tea and some biscuits and was reading a bit more Solitaire. And then I was just watching some more of Geek Girl on Netflix, which is such a great series. And then I went off to bed, and on my Wednesday I got up to the doorbell going and there was a delivery at the door, so got up and got that in. And then I had some breakfast and I was just listening to a bit of music and watching some stuff off record, and then I was just working on some illustrations and doing some colouring in and a little bit of writing. And then I got ready to go off for a walk, and I went off to one of the shops and got myself a drink, and then continued on with my walk, and I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys. A lovely stroll. I was able to get some really pretty flower snaps, enjoying the sunshine and blue skies. I then went off and had a look inside the charity shops. I went off to the bookshop and had a look on there, and I love the smell of old books so much. Then I got myself some lunch from the co-op. I then was having a look around some more of the shops and bumped into one of my family friends, so I was having a lovely chat with them. And then I got a photo taken of me from the flower shop keeper for one of the flower shops I love to go into, who just have this flower arch done in the front of their shop, and I'm going to show you guys the photo of that. It's so beautiful. Then I got back and I had my lunch. I was then just writing a bit of my journal, listening to some music and doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I was watching Escape to Country, Home and Away, Firebrand and some episodes of Doctor Who. And then I was just tidying up my office for wiping my illustrations and doing some colouring in, and my desk was getting a bit messy. I was then just watching some vlogs and TikToks and posting some TikToks, and then I was just playing on Pokemon Go, which I've gotten back into playing and I'm absolutely loving it. And then I got myself ready to go off to Jen's for the games and food night that we do on Wednesday nights, and I got dropped there and we had some coronation chicken baguettes and some apple pie and custard, and I'm going to show you guys photos of that. The food was so delicious. I had gone to the co-op and bought the pie and custard for us for our puddings, and then we were playing some games of Uno No Mercy, which I brought along that my younger sister got me for my birthday, and we also played some games of Monopoly Go, which Dean brings, and I won at Monopoly Go and came second at 2 games of Uno No Mercy, so not too bad. Then we were just having a lovely time chatting and some music and just having a lovely catch up, and it always have so much fun at the games nights, and it's always so lovely and such good vibes. And then I got dropped back by Amelia and we were having a lovely chat on the way back, and I'm planning to go to the garden centre for a garden centre catch up soon, as we both love the garden centres. And then I got back in and I got into my PJs. I then finished writing my journal and put that away, had some cereal and was just watching the UK soaps and Love Island, and was watching some stuff off record that I need to finish watching. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Thursday I got up after a nice lie-in and I had some cereal and was just watching some stuff on Netflix and listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I went off on a walk and went off to one of the charity shops. I was having a look in there, and then went off to the plant shop at the top of the high street, and I got some plants that's on there. Let me show you guys. Love it in that plant shop, all the lovely displays and the pretty patterns and colours on the plants and the plant pots and all the succulents and cactuses in there. And I was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers from there. Then I went off to Shelley's and had a breakfast from there, and I'm going to show you guys that. The fry up from Shelley's was so delicious, always have such good food in there. Then I stayed in there for a bit and let my food go down. I then got a selfie from there as they have some mirrors with plants around it, which is so cute, and I'm going to show you guys the mirror selfie I got from then. Then I went off and had a look around some more of the child shops as I got into one just before going into the plant shop, and then I went off to a little flower shops and I got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys. They've got such lovely colourful flowers in there, they're so pretty. I was then just having a look outside the prints they've got up in there now, as there's an artist that goes in there and sells her work, and they're so beautiful. Then I went off and I looked at some other shops, and I ended up getting this pretty floral notebook from one of the little craft shops in the high street, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that notebook. Here's my new notebook I got from one of the shops in the high street. The shop's called Surrounding, and it's such a lovely shop. They sell notebooks, art prints, socks, mugs and things like that, and it's such a lovely shop, and the people who run the shop are so lovely, and I always have such great chats with them, and I just fell in love with this notebook. It's got a lovely floral print on and it's so pretty. Then I got back and I was just watching Escape to Country and Home and Away and Farrah Brown and a bit of Doctor Who, and listened to some music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and started to get my boots at doll, and then got myself ready to go off to touch rugby, and my older sister picked me up, and my older brother can't go now as he has senior training at the Chantry, and we were at the top of the pitch and he was at the bottom of the pitch with the senior lot, and it was such a great session. And Tash came along again and she scored her first try of touch rugby. I was so happy. She was getting closer and closer to scoring a try, and she did it, her first try. What a legend. Then me and my older sister got back and I got showered and changed into my PJs, and then my older sister stayed for a bit and she had to go off for a meeting, so she then headed off. And then for my tea I had a curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The curry was so delicious. Then after that I finished writing my journal, put that away, and listened to some music, and was just doing some drawing and colouring in and watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and was just working on 2 of my new illustrations and finishing those off, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of those 2 new illustrations that I finished. There are 2 of my new illustrations that I'm going to show you guys. So starting off with this one here, she's got the space buns, walking those space buns with the dangling bits of hair either side. She's got a bit of a side fringe going on. Then she's got this massive chunky choker necklace. Then she's got this like strapped like off the shoulder dress with like this belt here. It's got black long acrylic nails and a black ring. It's got these boots on with a little bit of fringe. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of fringe? And yeah, I love this illustration. The face is stunning. I love the eyelashes, the brows, the lip, and I just love the detail on the face. I love drawing the faces. The faces and the hairs are probably 2 of my favourite things of my illustrations. And onto this one here, we have this look, and she's got her hair on the side. She's got a band with a little flower on, a pearl necklace, a black collar, and then a white top underneath, and a heart cut dress over the top with this shoulder padded blue denim jacket and a blue ring with these black nails and a handbag, and she's got some netted stockings and then these sparkly white boots. Adding a bit of colour to them, slowly going through and adding bits of colour to them, and they are looking so good. Then I was watching UK soaps and Love Island finished writing my journal and put that away, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just reading some more of Solitaire, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Friday I got up ready to go off to morning group and had some breakfast, and then got showered and changed, and then my mum dropped me to morning group, and just before that I had to pop to Tesco's to get some bits for the barbecue that we were having at morning group. Then I got to morning group and I got a cute mirror selfie that I'm going to show you guys. Wearing one of my favourite jumpers. It's pretty drizzly and gloomy and quite chilly in the morning, so I put a jumper on, and then when at morning group we were getting stuff ready for the barbecue, and we made a fruit salad and also made some fajita wraps and got everything ready and set up, and it was looking amazing. And then the sun came out and it actually got pretty hot, so I was regretting wearing a jumper, but it was one of my favourite jumpers, and I just wore my sleeves up so it didn't matter that much and kept me cool enough. And then the parents and carers came to the morning group barbecue, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the barbecue spread that we had now. The barbecue spread was so good, and I had a bit of that cake afterwards, and it was so good. I ate so much. I then was just getting some flower starts from the gardens, and the gardens at the house where I go for my morning group are so beautiful, and I'm going to show you guys those flower starts I got from there now. So beautiful. Then me and my mum got back, and I spent most of the afternoon just watching Netflix and doing some illustrations and writing and reading more Solitaire, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and I was just tidying my office and my dolls and dollhouse. And then I had work 5 till close, and I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away and just smashed out the cleaning and clothes jobs. And then I got back at like 11ish, and I then got into my PJs and watched the soaps and Love Island, and finished writing my journal and put that away. And I just had a snack tea as I'd had the big lunch of barbecue from morning group, so I wasn't really that hungry. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Saturday I got up, showered and changed, ready for work, and I was doing a split shift, and I was doing 11 till 3, 6 till close. So I got a little bit of a line, and I had some breakfast and was watching a bit of TV. And then my dad dropped me off to work, and just before going to work I got some flower starts from the flower shop that I'm going to show you guys now. I also got some plant starts from there, and I'm going to show you guys those plant starts now. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was a carnival, so that made it quite busy. And so I was wearing lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables and doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and saw and chatted to some of the workers. And there were about 6 of us on, and so there's quite a lot of us on, and so 2 of them got to finish at like 2ish, and I finished at 3, and I clocked off and got my bag, and I headed off to Aldi to get myself some lunch, and went off to one of the flower shops, and I got some flower starts from them there that we'll show you guys now. I also got 2 lots of succulent snaps from there that we'll show you guys. Then my mum picked me up around the back of my workplace, and we went off down to my grandma's where my dad was fitting some lights in my grandma's new conservatory, and I had my lunch at my grandma's and had a cup of tea in the mug. I always have my cups of tea whenever I go down to my grandma's, always have done. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of the conservatory finished with the lights that my dad fitted, and it looks so lovely. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love it. It makes it look so much bigger in there. Then me, my mum and dad got home, and I just laid on my bed and just chilled until it was time for me to go back to work. And then I got back to work, got clocked back in and put my bag away, and was just smashing out the cleaning and clothes jobs. And me and Tash made great timing getting out of there at like 11ish, and it was the football, so it was pretty dead. And then me and Tash went off and joined our mates at one of the pubs in the high street, and one of my mates who I used to work with, who done my cop, is now working in the pub we went to, so I was having a good catch up with him, and I had some sambuca, cola, and this like blackcurrant cider thing that tasted really nice, just like fruity cider. And I got a selfie on these sofas with this like wooden paneling behind me, and I'm going to show you guys that photo. Stayed there for a while, and then I called it a night, and I got back, let myself back in, and then for my tea I had some burgers with one of the J2O drinks I got from Aldi in a little like crate, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The burgers were so good. Then I quickly finished writing my journal, and luckily I had no Love Island or anything to watch, so then went off to bed. And then on my Sunday, which is today, I got up after a nice line, as I didn't have work until 11 in the end. I thought I was going to be working 10 till 2, but instead I ended up working 11 till 3. And I got myself ready for work, had some breakfast, I got dropped to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and I ended up doing 11 till 3 instead of 11 till 2, as one of my colleagues needed to finish early so she could go to her drama rehearsals. So I stayed later, and it was pretty busy but also calm at the same time, so it wasn't too busy but wasn't too quiet, just the right amount to keep us ticking over. And I was running lots of food and drinks, clean tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and was chatting to lots of the regulars, and it lashed it down. It was so dark and gloomy, and it got really sunny and warm, and I'm glad I wore my shorts because I was absolutely melting, as despite the rain it's still really humid and quite muggy out. I then fished, and I clocked off and went off to Co-op to get some bits for my younger sister that she needed, and then on the way back I got some flower sacks. I'm going to show you guys. Such pretty flowers, lovely colours and patterns. I also got a pretty patterned leaf snap that I'm going to show you guys. I then got back and let myself in and got changed and put my work clothes away, as I am now off for 2 days. I'm off Monday, Tuesday, back in Wednesday, off Thursday, and then back in Friday and Saturday night. So yeah, 2 days of freedom. And I had a pot noodle for my lunch, and my grandma came over for the Sunday roast that my mum was cooking, and my mum went and picked her up. My dad got up from a nap, and he'd go golfing in the daytime, so we had a little nap after that. And then we watched a bit of the tennis, watched a bit of Wimbledon, and I then had a cup of tea and some biscuits. And then for my tea I had a Sunday roast, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Sunday roast was so good. We then tidied away, and my grandma stayed for a little bit, and then she got dropped home. And then I was sorting out my new colour reveal Barbie doll that my older sister got me for my birthday, and my younger sister helped me sort that out, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that now. Here's my colour reveal doll that I got for my birthday from my older sister. She's got these beautiful blue boots on, and this skirt which has got some black circles and some stars on, and this painted on top which has the collar and buttons, and this blue belt. And she has these purple stars on her cheeks that when you put her in cold water they appear, and I put her in our paddling pool and dumped her in. It was like I was waterboarding her, and she's got this beautiful long hair which is blue and turquoise with some blue streaks in, and she is so pretty. And she also comes with this little like purse that has some blue spots on, and comes with a little pet which I put in here. It's so cute, and it comes with this bag, which is a little drinks cup. And yeah, that is the new Colour Reveal doll. Such a beautiful doll. I love the Colour Reveal dolls, they're so cool. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal and then watch Love Island. It is the movie night where we see clips from Casa Moore, and it always gets so dramatic, and I cannot wait. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and all having a lovely weekend, and all have a lovely rest of your Sunday and have a great new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.